Greetings, fellow Earthlings. So, this is going to be a general message for the Pisces collective. So, before I started this video, I did a guided meditation to see what messages the ancestors want to give you, and I wrote them all down, so I'm going to read them for you quick. So, the ancestors are saying, stop limiting your beliefs when it comes to what a stable foundation should look like to you. They want you to release self-doubt when it comes to reaching stability. Balance your emotions and do the healing because you are about to enter a stage of receiving good karma. And very quickly, action needs to be taken by doing introspection when it comes to releasing anxiety, stress, and fear. The ancestors want you to be in a light-hearted, emotionally stable space because you are about to receive justice and equal give and take. Now, I also heard, as I was doing my meditation, I heard the numbers 88 and 999, so 999. So if these are synchronized numbers that you've been seeing in the past, in your recent past, or today, or maybe tomorrow, or whenever, then this is a confirmation that this message is for you. Okay. So let's get into the reading. Let's see what else the ancestors have to say. Okay, so the first card that came out here, that flipped over in the deck, and there, is the Four of Cups. Now what the Four of Cups talks about is being unsatisfied with everything that you're currently faced with, right? But the ancestors are saying that they're about to give you something that will fill your cup up completely, right? It's not half a cup, it's not you needing to fill your cup up. Your ancestors are saying they're about to bring you something out of the blue that fills your cup up, your cup of love. Then you also have the World. Now the World talks about an ending of a karmic cycle, an ending to a situation that you don't need to be living in that situation anymore, right? So the ancestors are saying that these endings are about to come in for you. Why? Because you need to enter the stage of being the Queen of Wands. Now if you're masculine or feminine, the Queen of Wands talks about being a social butterfly. It talks about expressing your passionate side, your majestic side, being very attractive, right? But also it talks about being magnetic, right? The ancestors are saying people are going to be magnetically drawn to you because of how beautiful and inspiring your energy is. Then we have the Star. Now the Star talks about healing, having hope, right? The ancestors are saying that you need to be doing the healing on yourself so that you're not in a space of any negative emotions or negative thought processes, because you're about to enter a different stage of your life where you're going to need to have that balance. The Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man usually talks about being in a space where you're stuck in your life, not moving forwards, not moving backwards. And this is the reasoning for this is so that you can gain some sort of knowledge and wisdom or clarity in order to move forward, right? In order to get past these situations that you're facing in your life that no longer serve you or that are in some way blocking you from moving forward, right? The ancestors are saying you need to be ending those burdens and challenges so that you can have that free space in your life in order to have extra, right? To receive that good karma, to have that passionate energy within inside of yourself when you're inspired with life, right? And using your passion to guide you. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting a high-pitched ringing in my ears. So it's like the ancestors are confirming the fact that you need to be releasing those things, right? You need to be releasing fear. You need to be releasing stress and anxiety and restriction about yourself so that you can have this good karma come in for you, right? So that you don't miss it when it presents itself. Then we have the Six of Swords. So the ancestors are saying with the Six of Swords that you need to be following your sense of truth, right? And what your sense of truth is what you believe in, right? Your passions. What do you believe that your life should be? It's your destiny. It's your purpose, right? As long as you're following your natural purpose in life, this is where your true happiness will come from with the Sun card here. The ancestors say your true happiness is what is on the table here. This is what is being offered by the ancestors. So you need to be releasing what you need to release so that you can receive this true happiness. And yes, the ancestors are saying that there is a bit of work and effort that you need to put into this situation here with this Eight of Pentacles. So it's not that all the work is done, but the ancestors are saying that you've done a lot of work on yourself, right? But there is still some effort that you need to put in order to reach the stage of having that good karma, right? This is my card for good karma, being the Nine of Pentacles, receiving blessings, being self-sustainable, right? And it's like, you see how those Pentacles, there's confirmation on my phone there with that message tone, but these Pentacles on the side are like the pillars of strength, right? And this here is you being held up by those pillars of strength. Now the ancestors are saying that you need to have that stable structure in your life in order to let go of those burdens and challenges, right? You need to have that inner strength to hold you up in times of need, because you are about to receive your good karma, right? I feel like for a lot of my Pisces collective out there, you've had to experience a lot of negative things in the recent past, right? And this is because the ancestors need you to be in a much stronger space in your life where you're showing your true power and strength, courage and bravery, so that you can take on this new phase in your life where you are able to receive all of this good karma and to actually have that happiness, right? The ancestors want you to shine as brightly as the sun. Express your happiness, right? Even if people around you are not necessarily supportive of that in a way, the ancestors say they don't give a shit, right? You need to be you, my dear. Okay, you need to be strong enough to be able to be your true authentic self and find that inner happiness despite your surroundings or despite anything that is happening in your life. That is the kind of strength that your ancestors are calling from you at this time. Follow your sense of truth. Ironically, I just noticed this. I don't know why I did that, but the card I read earlier is actually about stress and anxiety, having restless sleeping, but I saw it as the card of following your sense of truth. Now, I feel like the ancestors didn't want me to speak about anxiety and stress, but here I am mentioning it again because I just made that realization. But again, it's coming out the fact that you need to be following your sense of truth, right? It's avoiding that stress, right? Releasing that stress, that anxiety. find a way that you can allow yourself to be at ease with where your life is, because you are about to receive justice. There is a shocking surprise coming in for you, because in the past, it felt like your whole world was falling apart. It's like your world was in chaos. But the ancestors are saying the reason for that is because you are about to be able to rebuild your world on a more stable foundation. Stop allowing conflict to control your mind and your heart. Don't let it get to you in the way that it controls your emotions or your thoughts. Don't allow this conflict to constantly be repeated in your mind. The ancestors are saying that you need to bring that peaceful resolution in so that you can be living in a more peaceful state of being. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have justice. So there is justice coming in. Oh, not justice. Judgment. As I say that, it's 11:11 on my timer there. Ironically, I'm switching some cards around in this reading. It's like the ancestors are wanting you to hear a specific message that the cards are not really showing, but it's telling me that. Judgment. Right? There is a judgment. You need to make a decision very soon about what path you're willing to take. You need to make that decision to make those changes. The judgment time is now. So, if you like the way that I read, please like, share and subscribe, and tell your friends about me so that they can also hear the guidance that I have to give them through the ancestors. And blessings.